All right. So, who is this reading going to be for? We got Pisces. Pisces. So Pisces, who could you be dealing with? You could have a moon in Pisces. You could be a Pisces sun, Pisces moon. We have 8th house energy here. So something could be coming out about an enemy or your enemies. We have Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or you could have that in or around your chart. We have Libra. Who else could Pisces be dealing with? Libra again. All right. So anyways, as I was saying, Pisces, you could, something significant about the 8th house could be important. The 8th house is about other people's resources, enemies. It's also about death and rebirth and sex as well. Okay. So maybe you got something sneaky coming up with that moon energy, or something mysterious could be coming towards you as well. All right, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages do you have for Pisces spirit? Thank you, God and Goddesses, for your love and light and protection. What messages do you have for the beautiful Pisces? Justice. Wow, you had the Libra dicey that rolled out there, so you could be dealing with a Libra. Aside from this Libra activity, 7th house activity, so relationships, sex and relationships could be like a key theme for you, Pisces, or sultriness, or coming off like mysterious or something. But there's like two worlds that I feel like you could be kind of in between. It's like this world of reserved or conservativeness, and then I'm getting like a spicy side. And people don't think that Pisces can be feisty or spicy, I guess, because they're always, known as sensitive and sleepy and psychic and dreamy and druggy, but they also can have a very spicy side, where, there's like this bold, unfiltered bluntness that Pisces can give you. So I definitely feel like there's some air energy either in your chart, or you're dealing with an air sign, but there's somebody that's coming to give you a message, coming to show you some sort of attention or recognition. All right, they want to talk to you, they want to communicate with you. 6 of Wands. Wow, the 6 of Cups. And then under that, you have the 9 of Swords with the Hermit. So you could be ghosting people, or, you could be kind of like in this energy, like I said, where there's like this reserved energy, maybe by day, it's like, it's giving, it's kind of like Superman. It's giving Pisces, you have this Clark Kent side by day, and then by night you have this Superman side. And maybe it's not like, you're here to save and be a hero. Maybe you're like a vixen by night or something, or a vigilante, so to speak. I don't know. I'm just getting there's like two sides to you, and there's two sides to a situation where I feel like someone is coming towards you to not necessarily like clear their name or show you their side, but to, I don't know, it's kind of like maybe they're coming out of the dark, coming out of the woodwork. Maybe someone's like waking up from a nap, slumber, sleepy. I don't know. They've been apart. There's like this fast, passionate energy that's coming out here. So there's like something fun that's taking place, Pisces, some sort of new beginning that you're, that you've been maybe trying to bring about or focus on, or someone could be trying to like manifest something with you. Maybe their thoughts are really strong about you at night, or at night you could be like up late. Maybe you haven't been sleeping all that great, but I feel like there's something that you're doing, during the night that's it's kind of like it's got you revved up or excited, or I don't know. Some of you, this is sexual activity. Okay, this is getting it on or pleasuring yourself, or this is somebody's energy and they're thinking of you, Pisces, but you may or may not know that. I do feel like you have like this energy where you're being very social. Maybe you're just having a good time. You could be, it's kind of interesting. It's like I said, there's this two sides. There's this energy where you kind of like, you pop out, you're like, I'm here, hey, and maybe you're being like the most social butterfly ever, and having fun and connecting and putting yourself out there. And then the next minute you could be kind of like, keeping to yourself, being sleepy, kind of going within, reflecting on something internally. And maybe there's like a project or a craft or something that you're working on. You could be into like something very creative. There could be like a creative outlook here or something, or a creative project that you're working on. Okay, so why is this important for you to know, Pisces? Why is this important for them to know? Four of Swords. So I definitely feel like this is about someone's sleep or something that's been on your mind a lot, something you've been heavily thinking of. It's almost to a point where it could even be like stressing you out. But I feel like you're going to start to feel more peaceful in regards to whatever this is, or you're going to maybe flip the scenario, or I don't know. It's like something that was stressing you out before, now it's like I'm daydreaming about it. I'm sitting back, relaxing, and I'm enjoying the thought of something coming together. I'm enjoying the thought of, like when you're going to be reunited with this person, or this is what they're doing, or when you're going to come together with this task or something that you got going on. This could be something with school. Some of you could be like getting back in school, or you're, maybe this is like sending your kids off to school. You're going to enjoy the peace and quiet in your home, or, your workspace, or, you're just going to feel like lighter, freer in regards to something, or something's more fun, more social. Okay. What else? What's coming towards Pisces? Well, first, let me clarify, actually. Let me clarify. Why is this Justice card here for Pisces? The Knight of Cups. Could be love. Could this be love? The Nine of Cups. So someone is making you happy. Someone is making you happy. You're gonna have some sort of emotional fulfillment here. So this Justice card could be like something legally going in your favor, or this is just divine, allowing things to get freed up to where something is coming towards you that's going to emotionally make you happy. It's going to make you relieved about this. You're going to be really attracted to this opportunity or this person. Okay, so you could receive an invitation out, or you have like people coming towards you that want to take you out, or you could get invited out, with friends, coworkers, whatever, what have you. But the Knight of Cups usually does signify a love offer. So this would be coming from someone who you would be pleasantly happy to see or hear from, or hang out with. This is going to be honest communication here. some sort of wish that would come true. So what's the Six of Wands and Six of Cups? The Strength card. Why does this feel like love or something potentially romantic? And if this is platonic, then there's like feelings here or something. A friend who has feelings. Coworker who has feelings. Someone in your social group vicinity. But they're not coming off like that. They're not coming off overly possessive, or, you know, they're not going to come off super strong. This is kind of like, you know, let's have fun. Let's have a good time. Let's keep it light. But there's feelings here. So how light is it going to be? Wow, you have the Emperor. Strong fire energy. We have Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be mingling with like a younger earth sign also or something, or someone could be connecting with, I just feel like there's a date. There's like a date here, Pisces. If you're single, you're going on a date. If you're not, okay, I just feel like there's these new opportunities here that are coming towards you. Whether these be opportunities for, you know, like a new job, a new endeavor, something starting, but I feel like whatever is coming towards you here, you're going to be really excited about it. You have like prospects, you know, people that are interested in being in a relationship with you, or someone's interested in seeing where it goes and starting that with you, or that's the discussion. I do feel like you need to watch and make sure that no one is already in a commitment with this Ten of Pentacles here. But I do feel more so like, you know, you're connecting with like friends. Something new is switching up in a family dynamic as well. New home, like going on a trip or something with family. Somebody's wanting to take pictures, or somebody's really into like taking pictures of every moment, memory, something like that. So there is this energy where, you know, I saw that earlier, this ghosting, where I felt like, Pisces, you could be in and out, or, you know, not necessarily in and out, but this energy where it's like you're reserved. Sorry guys, this ice pack. Okay. So you got the Nine of Swords again on the bottom. So it's kind of like, I feel like, Pisces, you have like these highs and lows or something, or maybe that's kind of the scenario or the situation that's around you. Maybe when it comes to your dating life, or someone you're interested in, or, you know, like I said, if you're single, then you have like these suitors, or if you're in a relationship, then this could be someone's energy who you're dealing with. Or this is like the energy that they're bringing out of you. You could feel like, you know, one minute you're sure and you're happy, and there's, you know, they're doing what you want or what you need or what you asked, or, you know, something of your emotional fulfillment is being fulfilled and taken care of. But then in the other end, it's like there's something you want to ghost or disappear from, or, you know, it's like something that you doubt. Maybe you doubt this person's consistency, or, you know, maybe you doubt their longevity, you know. it's like you could be like playing, you know, Stepford wife in some kind of way. But so if you're people pleasing, that's going to crumble. You're going to get bored, dissatisfied, you're going to stop, and then you're going to ghost. So I feel like if you have this energy, Pisces, of where you're faking the funk about something, it's better to just put it right out there. Because I feel like if you try to gloss over it because of a temporary fulfillment or something that's like potentially only temporary, or you're trying to keep this peace, or you're trying to, you know, trying to stay strong in regards to something, or, you know, be the bigger person. I don't know. It's something like that, Pisces. If you're doing that, I feel like emotionally something isn't going to give, you know, like it could have something to do with family or commitment. And it's like long term, you're not gonna be impressed. So maybe something at first was impressing you, maybe a relationship with some, you know, maybe somebody was coming in hot and heavy, and then, you know, as you get to know them, or something more is revealed, or maybe it's revealed they don't really want a relationship, or it's revealed that they miss an opportunity with you. I don't know, you make a call it quits, you know, something may be short-lived. But I feel like it doesn't mean you're going to give up. Like, you may feel like ultimately you're going to give up, but I think that you're just going to focus maybe more so on your spirituality, or someone who is intuitively maybe connecting to you more on a deeper spiritual level. Or someone who's like not giving you like this uncertainty, you know? This Emperor looks really good. And there's that Hermit energy again. Why is that the outcome? So something could be paused by the winter time, or you decide to go within, maybe you decide to go within, or you stop speaking with someone and they come back around and validate your feelings. Or like I said, there could be a relationship that, or, you know, a connection of some sort that starts and maybe it stops, slows down. Someone could be a little disappointed with their money situation. Something could be put on pause, you know, and you're like disinterested in that, or you're having to separate maybe from a company that doesn't serve your interest any longer. You know, there's some sort of pause that you could go through, and you, instead of losing hope or losing faith, I feel like the opposite is going to happen though. And it's almost because of something that happens first that sparks this interest, this excitement. I feel like this disappointment isn't, it is short-lived. Like, this disappointment isn't something that's going to be there for long. Then you got the Four of Swords again. So taking a rest, you could be finding yourself like really tired, really sleepy, especially if you haven't been able to sleep, or having sleeping issues or insomnia or something like that, nightmares. I feel like those are going to go away or start to improve. You're going to meditate more. You could find yourself more in isolation during this time. That Pluto and Aquarius energy is definitely doing a number. Okay, so you have a lot of like connection coming up here, Pisces. You have a reunion with somebody who feels like they're your safe place, or you are their safe place. This person could be younger. So definitely just keep in mind if someone is only maybe wanting something from you, and you may not, like I said, you may not be feeling like you're getting what you want from them in the long term. Maybe you're only getting it temporarily. And then you separate from it. But it's like before, maybe it would have made you sad or broke your heart or something, but it's not. It's like, you know, there's a new opportunity here. Maybe this person is your soulmate, or it's leading you to your soulmate. Yeah, there's other options here, I feel like, that you're going to have that's going to lead you to a soulmate. You could even feel like this person that you meet or that you deal with is a soulmate, but maybe right person, wrong time. Or it isn't meant to last super long. Maybe it's meant to lead you to another opportunity. Okay, so how are we ending this with Pisces? Any advice? Four of Cups again, and the King of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So I definitely feel like don't be afraid to put your feelings out there. Don't be afraid to put out there what you want. Don't feel weary. Don't feel reluctant. You could feel unmotivated by someone's lack of emotions, but I definitely feel like there is something. This is just a rest period, either for someone or something in your life, Pisces. You got the Four of Swords again. You've gotten that 3 times now. So you could be seeing 333, 444. I feel like this is letting you know that there is going to be a little bit of a slowdown or a small stagnant period, but there's something going on behind the scenes that during this slowdown, whatever type of period this is, that, you know, you may find yourself dissatisfied or disinterested or discontent or in some sort of discontentment with it. But I feel like something is happening behind the scenes that's actually going to serve a better purpose for you overall. You got an Ace of Cups here. So definitely a new love, a new rekindling of love. You know, someone needs to, it's almost like you don't know what you got till it's gone. And someone needs to feel that about you, Pisces. So I feel like the advice is to, you know, still keep your heart open. Maybe not necessarily wear it on your sleeve, but don't feel like if someone rejects your love, that's you, it's you. Like it's them. They are the issue. It's not you. If you feel like you have to reject someone's love, just trust and know that whatever you were feeling here, maybe it wasn't the right time, right opportunity, but something better is going to present itself. And I feel like overall you're going to be really happy about it once you get kind of over this hump. So, and I was seeing 222 as I was saying all that. So those are the messages I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully they helped. If they did, definitely like or subscribe. Until next time, bye.